Assalamu alaikum everyone. Dr. Faiza here from Physiology department. I am here to guide you about the self-directed structured summary format of Journal Club. As you all know, the Sims Physiology Journal Club has been revamped into a team-based student-led journal club activity, among which there is an activity called self-directed structured summary. Whatever the article is being presented in the journal club sessions, a few among your team members have to write down its structured summary in their own words. As many students are allotted this assignment, you all can discuss with each other, but every one of you has to write an individual assignment. You have to write down the summary of the article in your own words. So the first step is to read the article very thoroughly, understand it, and then use this template to write down its summary. There is no word count limit. Between 500 to 1000 words, however, will be sufficient to write out the summary. Starting from citation, there are many ways to cite an article. Generally, we use Vancouver or Harvard style. Whatever you need to cite that is in front of you, including the author's name, journal name, article title, volume, issue, and the page numbers. Summary of the overall research study in not more than 4 lines. The background, purpose of questions, aim or hypothesis you will get from the introduction component. Read it, understand it, and write in a few lines in your own words. Next are few components on methodology, including the study setting a data, IRB approval, what data did they use in their study, what was the population, how many respondents were there in. Usually most of the studies presented in the journal club are studies on humans or on animals, but if you have another type of a study, you can modulate these questions accordingly. If you have, for example, an in vitro experimental study like being presented at the pharmacology journal club session, you can modify the questions a little bit accordingly. Research design, research methods, was it a quantitative, qualitative, or mixed method study? What were the variables, dependent and independent variables? Did they conduct statistical analysis? Give an insight of that. Come towards the results section. You do not have to give the complete factual data, the tables, figures. No, just give a major finding and summarize it, what they have found. Did they find a relation or not, in among which variables and among which variables not? That would be enough. Move towards conclusion. The authors have written the conclusion. You have to write down it in your own words. And lastly, conclude by giving your own critique or comments on the areas which are given over here. It's a structured summary template to keep the uniformity when you all submit this structured summary, and I hope it will give you a practice to thoroughly read, understand, and summarize the article in future too. Thank you very much.